Wait. Fuck, I'm trying to remember his name. Alright, you know the character in the Goonies?
He's a kaiju! He's a kaiju! Just you put a fucking picture up on the screen of that character.
What's his name? Munch?
I think so. Eating a fucking baby root. The scene where he eats the baby root, he just like shoves it into his That's a fucking great film.
Is Shrek a kaiju?
I don't think he's big enough.
Damn. But the dragon that Donkey marries is.
Yes. Is the giant gingerbread man a kaiju?
What?
Is the giant gingerbread man from
Yes.
Shrek 2 a kaiju?
Yes. Follow-up question. Is the Iron Giant a kaiju?
I mean, if you consider Mechagodzilla to be a kaiju, then yeah. Iron Giant has to be a kaiju.
By definition.
By definition. Unless you consider it to be a Jaeger.
Uh-huh.
But I don't, because you don't put a person in it. So he's a kaiju.
Wait. In the movie Cars, you remember the beginning scene?
Is the tractor trailer
Is the tractor trailer a kaiju?
Yes! Yes! Is Mater a kaiju?
Relative to some people, yes.
Wait. If we're gonna do relative size, is Andy from Toy Story a kaiju?
Yes. Wait. Okay. I don't think they do it in recent, but old school SpongeBob boating school episodes when SpongeBob crashes the boat is inflated Mrs. Puff a kaiju.
Okay, if we say yes to this, she's about the same size in that form as Larry the Lobster. So is Larry the Lobster a kaiju?
Yes.
So that if you're living like Larry, you're actually living like a kaiju. Yes.
Relative to Jerry, is Tom a kaiju?
Relative to Jerry, yes. Relative to the duck, yes. But relative to the other cats, no. Unless those cats are Caillou.
Right.
Kaiju.
Caillou? Kaiju. Kaiju strikes again.
Is Little Bill a Caillou?
Wait.
Is Little Bill a Caillou?
In Honey, I Blew Up the Kids.
I haven't seen that one.
It's the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Right.
Well, actually, it's Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
He blows up the little baby.
The baby. So even though you haven't seen it, the baby's totally a kaiju.
Definitely. I have seen pictures of that. I do remember parts of that.
Totally
Not the
a
movie,
kaiju.
but like the pictures.
Uh-huh.
Squidward.
When he eats all the Krabby Patties.
Is he a kaiju?
Well, now you're treading into territory of are fat people kaiju.
I don't know if I want to go there.
I want to say yes.
Okay, there's also the one where both Squidward and SpongeBob got stuck with like the snail like formula thing. The snail needle. Are they three kaijus? Fucking stop! Are they three kaijus at that point?
I don't think so, because they're not nearly big enough.
Okay.
Actually, we don't know how big they are.
True.
No, we do, because of the SpongeBob movie.
True, yeah, they're small.
We see the relative size.
So, is David Hasselhoff a kaiju?
Relative to the fish of Bikini Bottom, yeah.
Bikini Bottom. And Bigger Boot, obviously.
Yeah, Bigger Boot.
There's also that one episode where SpongeBob turns everything into Minnie.
Oh, so right, and then he has to send things back to Wumbo.
If he turned everything into Wumbo, would everything be a kaiju?
Well, if everything is a kaiju, is anything really a kaiju?
So is Syndrome a kaiju?
You mean from The Incredibles? The Omnidroids are.
Shit, you're right, the Omnidroids are kaiju. Holy shit, I forgot about them.
Syndrome is not. He's regular person size.
Relative to the mole people, then, is he a kaiju?
How big are the mole people?
The mole people are about half the size of Dash.
How do we know this?
Because I compared the two based on, like...
Oh, pixel measurements?
Pixel measurements.
Dude, nice. Ugh, excuse me.
Doomsday is obviously a kaiju.
Yeah. In Scooby-Doo. Is Scooby, compared to Scrappy, a kaiju?
No. But the pterodactyl is.
What pterodactyl?
The pterodactyl monster that they fight.
I don't remember that one.
So, there's it. Have you ever seen the live action? The second live action Scooby?
You mean Monsters Unleashed?
I think that's the one, yeah.
No. I saw the first one where Scrappy was the enemy and it pissed me off because I liked Scrappy.
He was a good character. But no, in the second...
Yo! In the first live action, does Scrappy turn into a kaiju?
His head's so fucking huge, but his body remains the same size, so I don't know if you can call that a kaiju.
Does his body remain the same?
Yeah.
I thought he got, like, kinda jacked.
Oh, no, you're talking about earlier in the film. I'm talking about at the end. Okay, yeah. When he's really jacked at that one point, yes. Yes, he is a kaiju.
Okay.
No, because, like, in the second live-action film, they go through all their old villains, and one of the villains was a person that dressed up as a pterodactyl.
I don't remember that from the
TV series?
From the TV shows.
Yeah, so they had, I think in their, like, first 7 shows, it was Minor 49er.
Right.
Who, obviously, kaiju.
Well, the first one, their very first enemy was the Knight.
The Knight. They had the pterodactyl.
I still don't remember the pterodactyl.
They had like a scuba tank.
Right, there was Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, is that what his name is?
No.
Okay, cool, yeah. Fuck, dude. I used to know all of them.
The pirate.
The pirate was one of them, I think. Fuck, I don't remember the rest of them.
Oh, dude, it's hard to say.
But yeah, they had, like, almost all their villains come back to life, but they're actual villains this time. They're not, like, people.
Throwback to Minor 49er, though.
Minor 49er is a boss, dude.
Yo, my favorite Scooby-Doo? Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, dude. We were just talking about that the other day. This is now the Mario Party in the Background podcast.
Yeah. It's the KaijuCast.
The KaijuCast.
The KaijuCast.
Relative to the Game Squad in size of subscribers, is PewDiePie a kaiju?
Dude, I don't think we can go up from there. I think that's where we have to end it. Of course, the answer to your question is yes.
No, so we were talking about that, and like the Cyber Chase movie was probably the majority of our favorites, but they were bringing up points that I forgot about. So like, they had a series of like 4 or 5 movies that came around the same time period. They were Cyber Chase, the Witch Salem, the Salem Witch one.
Yeah.
Zombie Island, which is almost everybody's favorite aside from Cyber Chase. It's like Cyber Chase and...
Right. I liked the Zombie Island one.
And then there was the Alien in Production one.
Right.
Where he falls in love with her.
One time.
Where they both fall in love with the girl and the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Loch Ness Monster one was also part of that series, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
Okay, so then it was just those 4.
I think the Loch Ness Monster and Aloha Scooby-Doo were in the same.
Oh yeah, Aloha Scooby-Doo. Holy shit, dude, that's a throwback. I forgot about that. I'm saying it's a throwback despite the fact that it was like 2006.
Yeah.
But dude, I forgot about that.
In Scooby-Doo is the Loch Ness Monster a kaiju?
In real life, the Loch Ness Monster is a kaiju, so yes.
Well, there is no proof that he exists.
If it were to exist, it would be a kaiju.
In The Wizard of Oz is the house that kills the wicked kaiju.
Yes. Is a kaiju on the same level as Godzilla because it did a bad thing, but people still loved it because it killed a worse thing? Are the witch's feet kaiju that curl up into a fucking house? Are they like a conjoined twin at that point?
Is it a double kaiju?
It's a kaiju.
It's a juju. Emphasis on the juju. Because there's bad juju.
I can just see somebody fucking like, Haiti, it's juju. I'm fucking dead.
In Back to the Future is the entire concept of time a kaiju.
If that's the case, is the DeLorean is the DeLorean Jaeger?
I guess.
Because they use it to fight time. If that's the case, is the TARDIS a Jaeger?
I mean, I guess so. And Gilligan's Island is the island of kaiju.
If it's a kaiju, then the boat they came in on is a Jaeger.
There's so much more obvious examples of kaijus, but like after we've gone so ridiculous, we can't reel it back to real examples of kaijus.
In relation to everything in Blue's Clues, is Steve a kaiju?
Yes. Okay, this is off the kaiju topic, but you know how in B movie there's a B Larry King? So the assumption is there's a B everyone.
Yes.
Does that mean there's a Cars movie in the B's universe?
Yes. This has been proven, actually.
And in that case, is there a B movie Cars 9/11?
If there's a Cars 9/11, then yes. And see, I think that because cars can also be bees and other insects in the Cars universe,
right,
the B movie would actually be from the Cars universe. But like, B movie comes before Cars does. Like in the timeline.
Oh, like how you're talking about how Bug's Life is before Cars.
Right. So like, you got Bug's Life and Ants and all those types of movies.
Wait.
Ants isn't
Relative.
My bad.
Relative to the insect cars, are regular cars kaijus?
If that's the case, then you and I would be kaijus to normal insects.
We are!
Yes! By all fucking means!
Everything's a kaiju if you look at it within a certain lens.
Does that mean the building from scene 32 minute 33 seconds in the second act?
Out with it.
Ping Pong Summer. It's a
Yes.
kaiju in comparison to the ping pong.
Yes. I where we should end it.
Fucking drawn out portion of that. That's great.
Can you please just... Because we shouldn't tack on another 30-minute outro. Can you please just make it a separate video?
It's a podcast.
Called the KaijuCast?
It's a KaijuCast. I don't even know if it was fucking... Like, if anyone could understand what I was saying for the last show.
I couldn't understand. I barely understood what you were saying. And I know the movie. He was talking about Ping Pong Summer, a not widely known movie shot near where we live.
Oh my god. I don't even know if there's like a building anywhere in sight in the second act at minute 133.
Probably.
I don't even know if there is.
What even is the definition of second act?
So typically there's like a big moment that happens. Typically it's the death of somebody or something of that nature.
Right. I don't think anyone died in that one though.
So there's a really big fight.
Do you want me to find out what exactly happened at a minute 32 of Act 2?
Of Act 2. Look for the script and see if we can find it.
Oh, I'll just watch the whole movie again.
Fair enough.
And I will get a screenshot. And if there's a building,
right here,
it's that one.
We're going to circle it in green or red, one of the two.
Any crazy color. Rainbow? No. Not rainbow.
How about periwinkle?
No. Probably just red.
How about black?
Well, I don't think that would come across too well. So probably red.
How about white?
Again, I'm worried that won't come across too well. So probably red.
How about red?
Bingo!
That's my favorite color.
It's my favorite game.
Red?
Bingo.
Have you ever seen the movie Red?
No.
Good film. Good film. Fucking wasabi.
Yo.
In comparison
to wasabi, are you a kaiju?
Am I a kaiju?
I'm glad we had the thought at the same time.
Mom? In comparison to me, when I was in my mom's stomach, was she a kaiju?
In your mom's stomach? Would she eat you?
She ate me.
I'm surprised you lived.
Dude, that's how I got so fucking strong. Just those gastric acids, man, they build you up fast.
I guess so. They tear you down and bring you back. In comparison to Chip and Dale, is Pluto a kaiju? Yes. I'll do you one better. In comparison to Alvin and the Chipmunks, is everyone else other than the other chipmunks a kaiju?
Of course, dude. Of course.
Weren't there like 3 girl chipmunks?
There were. There's actually a lot of talking chipmunks in the series, but you don't get to see that in the movies.
I only watched the first movie.
Does that mean that Justin Timberlake is a kaiju of the character that he plays?
Yes.
So Justin Timberlake is both a kaiju, and because the character that he plays, Alvin, is a Jaeger, he's the character within the Jaeger, so he's fighting himself.
You do it to yourself, you do. And that's why it really hurts.
I'm trying to think. Is there any character that is like out-heighted in Avatar?
Which Avatar?
Yes. It's Momo Kaiju.
That's it. That's the end. Next time on Game Squad.
I was shooting again and I said it's Momo Kaiju.
Next time on Game Squad. We won't be talking about kaijus. Well, maybe.
Is YouTube a kaiju?